If you've ever wondered where all the energy comes from for my videos, I got a pretty good idea. We're gonna talk about it today. What's up, internet? I'm Brian McDuff, aka BMac, and welcome to another video. So today we're talking about a piece of tech that is probably one of my favorite pieces of tech that's been released within the last several years. The 8 Sleep Pod Cover. The 8 Sleep Pod Cover is one of the world's most advanced heating, cooling, and biometric tracking systems for your mattress that could quite literally change your life. First things first, I need to give a huge thank you and a shout out to 8 Sleep for actually sending over one of their pod cover systems for me to be able to check out and enjoy. So 8 Sleep, thank you, I appreciate you. My sleep quality appreciates you. But for those of you who are watching, I know what you're probably thinking, what exactly is this 8 Sleep pod cover system? And why is it a system I've personally been using for the last 6+ months and have fallen completely head over heels in love with? The 8 Sleep pod cover is a mattress topper with a hydroponic water system built in that allows you to set the temperature of the mattress topper anywhere between 55 and 110 degrees Fahrenheit. And since you have full control over both sides of the pod cover, even if your partner likes to sleep at a different temperature than you do, you can adjust each side individually so that you don't even have to worry about compromise. The pod cover itself is actually super comfortable. It is soft to the touch, and you can't even tell that you're actually sleeping on a hydroponic system. And the sensors that are built in, which we'll talk about in a few minutes, you can't even feel those either. Now, there are two pieces of this entire sleep system. You of course have the pod cover itself, but this actually connects to this bad boy right here. This is the 8 Sleep pod cover hub. And it is essentially the heart and the brains of what makes this entire system possible. And based on your settings, the hub will either heat or cool water in different zones, forcing that water through your pod cover to effectively heat or cool it. This allows you to precisely set your desired sleep temperature right down to single-digit degree adjustments. But here is what makes the 8 Sleep pod cover system completely different, and it's not just about its ability to adjust the temperature. There's actually sensors built in. Within the 8 Sleep pod cover, there are so many different sensors that are gonna actually track your heart rate, your respiratory rate, your sleep disturbances, all of which is gonna give you information on your heart rate variability, your sleep stages, and therefore, of course, the big one, your overall sleep performance, all without you having to wear anything. But to take all this a step further, you're gonna wanna take advantage of the 8 Sleep AutoPilot membership that is gonna automatically track all your sleep data for you, making adjustments throughout the night to give you the peak sleep performance that you've always dreamed of. See what I did there? AutoPilot will adjust my temperature schedule throughout the night, every night, based on real-time factors like local weather, my sleep history, my sleep stages, and of course, my preset temperature preferences. You can basically think of AutoPilot as your little sleep assistant that uses all of your body's own biometric data to make the right decisions in bettering your overall sleep and overall sleep quality. It's almost like you're biohacking the biohacking of your better night's sleep. Now, I do want to quickly disclose here that at the time of making this video, the 8 Sleep AutoPilot feature is a membership-based feature, but hopefully in the future, 8 Sleep actually includes it as part of your pod cover purchase itself. If you're wondering how all this is actually possible, how you're able to track all this data and make all these temperature adjustments, it's actually in part because of a quad-core CPU processor built into the 8 Sleep pod cover hub itself. It's gonna track all this data, conduct all this data processing, and allow the technology like the AutoPilot technology to actually occur. Pretty cool. It's like your own little sleep computer. Now, here's the other thing. If you're anything like me, a sudden, startling, and loud alarm coming out of the blue from your cell phone to wake you up in the morning can completely disrupt my morning wake-up routine, could actually make me feel pretty lethargic throughout the entire day ahead. There's actually some scientific reasoning behind this. Our bodies aren't exactly programmed, despite our best efforts to maybe do so, to wake up through a loud, sudden alarm each and every morning at a preset time. Instead of being blasted with a loud cell phone alarm in the morning, your pod cover can actually be set to wake you up by heating to a preset heated temperature by a certain time, giving you the easiest, gentlest wake up possible. Also allowing the option to use a vibration wake up built in to the pod cover itself, with the ability to not only customize the intensity of that vibration, but also have a setting where the vibration intensity will gradually rise, so it's not startling you, just like your cell phone alarm would. Between the thermal heat and the gentle rise vibration settings on the pod cover, I cannot even remember the last time that I was startled out of my sleep. In fact, I can't even remember the last time I had a bad night's sleep on my 8Sleep pod cover. And by having such a huge positive impact on your sleep quality, you're gonna have overall better energy levels and a better overall healthy lifestyle. I think the 8Sleep pod cover system is an absolute must-have for anyone who loves technology, but especially for anyone who likes to put technology to use in bettering our lives. But the 8Sleep pod cover, the mattress topper, isn't the full equation. I would also suggest you pick up some of these. These are 8Sleep's Carbon Air pillows. These are premium carbon-infused foam pillows that use a proprietary phase change material to absorb and dissipate heat away from the body, and I could personally vouch for their effectiveness. Part of this has to do with the air ventilation system built into these pillows with a high-quality tensile mesh cover, which adds to the overall airflow and, of course, breathability. So if you want the full experience of what 8Sleep can do for you to help you biohack your way to a healthier, higher quality, performance-based sleep, you're definitely gonna wanna check out, of course, the 8Sleep pod cover and also the Carbon Air pillows, but all the other accessories that 8Sleep offers as well, like sheets, comforters, and even aroma sprays. As always, for the latest deals, prices, promos, and information for all of the 8Sleep products, you guys could, of course, always head to my affiliate link, bmac.link/8sleep, or, of course, as always, there's gonna be clickable links in the video description box and in the comment section below as well, so check those out. And for those of you who made it to the end of the video, if you wanna save an instant $50 off your own 8Sleep pod cover, you can use my affiliate promo code BMAC at checkout. That's BMAC, B-M-A-C, during checkout for $50 off your own pod cover purchase. But with that having been said, my 8Sleep app actually said my pod cover tracked a score of 100 on my sleep quality last night. So I think I'm just gonna go take over the world today. I will see you guys in my next video.